Andrew Sands with Just Heart Apparel. We went to Swift Cantrell Park and we were meeting skaters, and I thought I'd get on the board and do a board slide and failed. So check out the clip.
Oh shit.
He died.
Oh.
Hey guys, this is Mac and Cheese 554 tuning in with the Gorilla Clown. We're going to bring you an interesting show. This will probably be one of our shorter shows, but don't miss out.
Yo, what's up? This is Gorilla Clown. We're going to talk about UFC 244, what we did this weekend at the skate park, and what we're going to be doing moving forward.
Man, so we watched UFC 244 together. I'm going to give some honorable mentions. Kevin Lee looked spectacular with that knockout. Stephen Thompson looked great as well. And then we go into the Masvidal Diaz fight. So what do you think about the Kevin Lee fight?
The Kevin Lee fight, it was a great finish with a head kick. The Gregor Gillespie got knocked the heck out.
And he was undefeated, right? So he was a good prospect.
13-1, I believe, if I'm correct about his record.
That was a great, Kevin, if you're watching, that was a great turnaround. I've been a fan for a while.
No, but we both, last week on our first podcast, we had our predictions, and we both picked a side. Even if we didn't have to pick a side, I was going to pick Diaz no matter what, even if it wasn't a side, and he picked Masvidal. And my prediction was incredibly way off. I didn't even come close to the correct prediction because the fight never even went to the ground because Diaz got knocked down after the first round. I believe after an elbow that Masvidal threw.
Diaz got mauled by a bear.
Yeah, he got mauled by a game-bred gangster.
East Coast gangster at that.
Yeah. Your prediction was way closer.
Hey, I didn't think Masvidal was going to be 3 rounds up going in, and then that cut was nasty. I personally don't think they should have stopped the fight, but I'm not the fight doctor. Whoever that fight doctor is, you can have that conversation with Dana White.
I definitely believe that it was because of New York. If it would have been in Las Vegas, I'm sure that the fight would have continued.
Yeah, you're probably right. Let's go into the skate park. So over the weekend, we went to Swift Cantrell Park in Kennesaw, Georgia. We met a lot of young athletes. I wouldn't say there wasn't a superstar there, but we had some kids. They had some hype around them. We had this one kid that can get some massive air.
A lot of potential.
Hey guys, welcome to UNbrainwashing America. I'm Andrew Sands. They call me Mac and Cheese. I'm with Sean Clark. So what brought you out today?
I just wanted to get better skating.
So how long you been skating?
10 years.
10 years? So you started when you were 4?
Yes.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate you coming out, doing some tricks for us. Thank you for repping out Just Heart, and I appreciate it, man. I hope you enjoy your skate journey, and hopefully we catch up with you one day.
My name's Aaron.
Instagram.
My Instagram is Aaron_skates1, and my YouTube is The Lost Crew.
So, this is Mac and Cheese 554. What are you doing out here today?
Just trying to get better, have fun, enjoy the day.
You know, it's a little cold outside, so you obviously have some determination to come out here in the cold. You know, for anybody younger skating, because you're young, that wants to come out, what would you say to them?
Do it. It's the most fun. You stay out of trouble. Maybe meet some new friends. It's great.
That's awesome. I appreciate it, man. You have a great day. And say your YouTube channel one more time for everybody.
The Lost Crew. It's all
Awesome. Instagram is Mac and Cheese 554. I got my buddy here,
Alex Ignatov. You guys can find me at IGNATOV60 on Snapchat.
So what brings you out today, man?
The weather, honestly, I've been around here pretty much for like 2 months now. I've become with my friend.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How long you been skating?
Around 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Man, you do pretty well for just skating for 3 months.
Everybody tells me that.
Is this your first skate park you've been to since you've been skating, or no?
Yeah, the Swift. Yeah, this is where I usually come, the Kennesaw Skate Park. But other than that, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you letting us use your footage and take some photos, man. I appreciate it.
I don't remember all the kids' names or even which kid's name we
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know their individual's name. I don't know each individual's name, but they were all really, really, really good. There was a young kid with red hair, and he was getting mad air.
You have the photo, actually. You should put it in the clip. He gave me a high five. He dropped into the bowl and launched out and gave me a high five. And he got about half my body height in air. And that wasn't the highest he got that day. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, we like going out and meeting new athletes or just meeting people in general. That was just a thing. With Just Heart Apparel, I'm constantly in the community giving out T-shirts and meeting new people and trying to see where they're trying to take their athleticism.
Yeah, so if you're available to have, if you're you got an MMA gym, if you're like skating down at some park and you want to get some free footage from us, and we'll come down there, we'll give you a T-shirt, get some film with you wearing the T-shirt, and so that we can provide sponsorship for his.
Yeah, we're just trying to look for content. You know, it doesn't matter if you're in MMA. You can be in any sport. You can be volleyball, baseball, soccer, lacrosse, you name it. We don't care. And then if you're in another state, if we have the time, we'll be more than glad to come to you. It just gives us the opportunity to meet new people and have a different experience in a different state. Let's go into moving forward. You know, what do you think will be for our podcast in, say, the next 3 to 6 months? What do you think we should do? And then I'll go into what I think
that we should definitely establish the Unbrainwashing America philosophy so that people can truthfully get something they can stand behind rather than just visual concepts or audio concepts that we keep talking about, but to mainly figure out each person's point of view. So, because we obviously aren't going to have the same point of view, but we have different points of view for a grand scale that we both can get to the same spot having different points of view, and we don't have to argue about it. We can work together. He can change my mind on some things. I may be able to change his mind on some things. But for the most part, we want to gain enough followers so that they can help us along as well, because we have to be able to listen to your feedback and listen to your points of view as well so that we can change our minds so that we can all become greater people. What about
Absolutely.
you?
Just to add value on that, if there's anything you disagree with us, if you show us the facts, I'll listen. You know, there's different facts. There's more than one scenario where both people are right, so we got to be conscious of that. But there's going to be chances where we're wrong. There's going to be chances where you laugh at us and do stuff like that. But I'm trying to evolve as a person. I believe John's trying to do the same. So moving forward, I'm trying to discuss with a lot of different people on every topic I possibly can and see if we can find middle ground. If we can find middle ground, that'd be awesome.
I'll give you a great scenario. I'm dedicated to Trump winning 2020. So if you can convince me otherwise, and believe me, you can do all the research you want and convince me if you can. I'll do the same amount of research as well. So I have plenty of arguments to back up my point of view. But if you can convince me another way to do this, and I'm sure there's thousands of people that don't want Trump to win that seat in 2020. So if you can convince me otherwise, I'll be on your side as well. But it's going to be a strong uphold battle for yourself. So
check out Andrew Yang. By the way, Andrew Yang, I just gave you a shout out.
Yeah, with that being said, we're going to wrap this up. I'm the Gorilla Clown on Instagram.
And I'm Mac and Cheese 554. Hey, do you even eat clean, bro?